Question 6b asks us to integrate the product of cosine 3x and sine of x. Now, when we see this, we are a little bit nervous because it's very hard for us to integrate products of trig functions. But fortunately, we actually have another way of writing this. So, if I have cosine of some angle A times sine of some angle B, I've got a way to combine these two angles. What is it? Well, I get a half times sine of the sum of the angles A plus B plus sine of B take A. And sorry about the way I've written this, but the B, this angle here should be first. So it should be sine of B take away A. Right? So how do we apply it to this one? Well, we have cosine of 3x sine of x. So we have cosine of 3x and x. So we're going to get a half of 3x plus x plus sine of x take away 3x. So what's that going to be? We're going to get equal to a half the integral of sine of 4x plus sine of negative 2x dx. Now, we can integrate this one directly, but I'm not a huge fan of minus signs in the argument. So, I can rewrite this as sine of 4x. And then, the neat thing about sine, and again, something that you may be interested in, if I have sine of some angle theta, minus sine of some angle theta, that's equal to sine of negative theta, right? So the negative sign in the brackets can be pulled out the front. And functions with this property, this is what we call an odd function. So another example of an odd function would be something like x cubed, right? Cosine, on the other hand, and just again for your reference, cosine of negative theta, it doesn't go to negative cosine of theta, it actually just doesn't change. And you can see both of these if you have a look at the sine and cosine graphs. But that's just a bit of a digression. Let's come back to this. So this is sine 4x. I'm going to pull the negative out of the brackets and get minus sine of 2x dx. And then we know that if we differentiate cosine, we get minus sine. So if we integrate sine, we get minus cosine. So this is the same thing as a half. And then this is minus cosine of 4x. And then because there's a 4 here, I have to divide by 4. And then minus a negative cosine is going to be plus the cosine of 2x divided by 2. Or I can write cosine of 2x over 4 minus cosine of 4x over 8. And of course, plus our constant of integration.